Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
This week's parsha is Atem Nitzavim. The parsha starts off Atem Nitzavim Hayoim. You are all standing today, Kulchem, all of you, as a congregation, as a group, as a nation, Lifnei Hashem Elokechem, before God, your Creator. Roshechem, the heads of the tribes, Ziknechem, the elders, Vishoitrechem, and the officers. Koil Ish Yisrael, every single Jew. So there are usually, when God would speak to Moshe, Moshe would give it over to the heads of the tribes, and they would give it over to all the people. Or Moshe would first tell it to them, and then Moshe would tell it again to all the people. Here, Moshe is saying, Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kolchem, you all stand before God. And it makes no difference who and what. Everybody's equal in the eyes of Hashem. In your eyes, you could see heads, and this one, and elders, and each one has a different category and a level and a different situation. But in front of Hashem, when you're looking at the soul, when you're looking at the highest levels before God, we all stand humbled before Hashem. We're all nullified before Hashem. We all won before Hashem. This is a level of us coming to Rosh Hashanah, standing before God in Rosh Hashanah, to give ourselves over, to recognize that the most important thing is to be able to serve Hashem. You can have many things in life, they're secondary, they're details, they're not so important. And then there is the most important thing, that a person can live life to the fullest by doing the most meaningful thing, and the most meaningful thing is to serve Hashem. So this is a way for a person to be able to recognize what the right track is. At the end of the parsha, it says, V'haya, and it will be Ki yavoyu lecha, when will come upon you habracha v'aklala, the blessing and the curse. And when a person gets the blessing and the curse, v'shavta ad Hashem Elokecha, that's when a person wakes up and says, I'm not in the right place. All these things are not happening. They're not good things. V'shavta ad Hashem Elokecha, you return to Hashem b'chol levavcha, with your whole heart, b'chol nafshcha, with your whole soul. So we understand when a person is going through a challenging time and they're broken, they open up. They start to think. The ego moves away. All the silly things are moved to the side, and you start to pay attention to what life is all about. So yes, we understand when the curses come, when a person has challenges, how he will turn to Hashem. But why does it say habracha? Why does it say that when you have the blessings, then he'll return to Hashem? So it explains that this is the biggest level of person being transformed. When you have a lot and then you lose it, you really feel the pain. It's like the rich man that became poor. Oh boy, he really feels it. Poor person became a little more poor. Okay, it's taka worse, but it's not, in comparison, it's not so bad. So first, Hashem says, I'm going to give you the bracha. Then you're going to get a taste of the klala. Then a person can be able to come to recognize that he has to go back to Hashem b'chol levav b'chol nafshcha. So in the beginning of the parsha, we have it on a positive note, that we're standing all before God, that we're supposed to nullify ourselves. And the end of the parsha, we have, if we don't get the message, then there's v'hayu ki yavei lecha bracha v'aklala. And this is something that the Rebbe explains, that when you have this, it's b'chol levavecha, b'chol nafshecha. Person really returns to Hashem in a whole complete way. Hashem shall help, we should be inspired, we should do b'chol levavecha, b'chol nafshecha, just by recognizing Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kolchem, we're all standing before Hashem. May we all be blessed with a ksiva, b'chsima toiva, a good keben shar for us, for our families, for our gans klal yisrael b'karev mamish. Amen.